Everyone says heart problems arrive like a loud alarm, a crushing chest pain, a dramatic collapse, an ambulance. But what if I told you your heart is often much more polite than that? What if it has been quietly whispering to you for weeks, or even months, while you kept blaming your shoes, your age, your busy schedule, or even your pillow? Today we're uncovering 10 quiet heart warning signs that many people brush off because they seem too small to matter. Some of these might surprise you. And number 1, almost nobody thinks it has anything to do with the heart. Let's jump right in. 10. Your rings or shoes suddenly feel tighter. Have you ever tried taking off your ring and thought, wow, when did this become so tight? Or maybe your favorite shoes suddenly feel snug, even though you haven't bought a smaller size. Most people immediately blame hot weather, or eating something salty. Sometimes that's exactly what's happening. But if swelling keeps coming back, especially around your feet, ankles, or hands, your body may be quietly telling you it's holding on to extra fluid. Think of your heart like the water pump in your house. If the pump slows down, water doesn't move as smoothly. Instead, it starts backing up. Your body can sometimes do something similar. Now, swelling doesn't always mean there's a heart problem. Many other things can cause it too. But if it's new, keeps returning, or comes with other unusual changes, it's worth paying attention to. Because your body rarely sends just one clue. It likes leaving little breadcrumbs. And trust me, we're just getting started. 9. You suddenly need more pillows to sleep comfortably. Here's something nobody talks about. Imagine lying flat in bed. A few minutes later, you feel like, why do I breathe better sitting up? So you grab another pillow, then another one. Soon you're building what looks like a tiny pillow mountain. Your family starts joking that you're sleeping on a throne. Funny, yes, but if lying flat regularly makes you uncomfortable, your body may be trying to tell you something. Many people simply think, my mattress must be getting old. Poor mattress. It gets blamed for everything. Again, this doesn't automatically mean heart trouble. But if this change is new and keeps happening, don't just ignore it. Your body deserves your attention. 8. Climbing one flight of stairs suddenly feels much harder. Now be honest. Have you ever reached the top of the stairs and thought, who stole all the oxygen? You're standing there pretending to admire the wall, when really you're trying to catch your breath. We've all had moments like that after rushing. But if climbing the same stairs you've climbed for years suddenly feels much harder, your body might be asking for a closer look. Your heart works like a delivery driver. Its job is to deliver oxygen-rich blood all around your body. If that delivery becomes less efficient, everyday activities may suddenly feel surprisingly difficult. The interesting part? Many people blame getting older. But sometimes it's not simply age. Sometimes it's your body asking you not to ignore the change. 7. Your jaw, neck, shoulder, or upper back feels strange for no clear reason. Here's one that catches many people by surprise. Most people think heart problems only stay in the chest. Not always. Sometimes discomfort can show up somewhere completely unexpected. Maybe your jaw feels oddly sore, or your neck feels tight, or your shoulder suddenly aches even though you didn't lift anything heavy. Your upper back may even complain. The body has an interesting way of sharing messages. Sometimes one area feels the signal even though the source is somewhere else. That doesn't mean every stiff neck is your heart. Definitely not. But unexplained discomfort that keeps returning deserves attention rather than endless guessing, especially when it's different from your normal aches. 6. You feel unusually tired after very small activities. Picture this. You wash a few dishes. Now you need a break. You fold a small basket of laundry. Time for another break. You walk to the mailbox. And suddenly you're negotiating with your legs like they're stubborn toddlers. Come on, we're almost there. Occasional tiredness happens to everyone. Life is busy, but unusual tiredness that seems out of proportion to what you were doing can sometimes be worth noticing. Your heart supplies oxygen and nutrients that help power your muscles. When your body isn't getting what it needs as efficiently, simple activities may suddenly feel much bigger than they used to. Your body isn't lazy. It's communicating. The trick is learning to listen. 5. You keep waking up feeling out of breath. Imagine waking up in the middle of the night and taking a big breath like you've just finished running. Many people immediately blame a scary dream, or snoring, or the weather. Sometimes that's true. But if this becomes a repeated pattern, it's worth paying attention. Your body shouldn't regularly surprise you awake because breathing suddenly feels uncomfortable. Again, there are many possible causes. The important message isn't to panic. It's to notice patterns instead of brushing everything away. Your body is smarter than we often give it credit for. A 4. You feel dizzy more often than usual. Ever stand up and suddenly the room seems to spin for a second? Then you freeze because you don't want to embarrass yourself by wobbling like a shopping cart with one broken wheel. That can happen occasionally. Standing up too quickly is common. Not drinking enough fluids can also play a role. But frequent unexplained dizziness deserves attention. Your brain depends on a steady supply of oxygen-rich blood. When that flow changes for any reason, dizziness can sometimes happen. Notice we're building a puzzle here. One clue alone may mean very little, but several clues together paint a much clearer picture. 3. You keep ignoring a fast or fluttering heartbeat. Have you ever felt your heart suddenly doing a little dance? Flip, flop, flutter. Then everything settles back down. Many people laugh it off. My heart is just practicing for a dance competition. Nice joke. But repeated fluttering, racing, or pounding that feels unusual shouldn't become something you simply get used to. Sometimes it's harmless. Sometimes it deserves medical attention. The important part is noticing when something feels different from your normal. Because normal for me is often one of the best health clues you have. 2. You sweat much more than expected. Imagine carrying one grocery bag across the room, and suddenly you feel like you've run a marathon. Your forehead is sweating. Your shirt feels damp. You look around hoping nobody noticed. Heavy sweating isn't always about hot weather, or exercise, or spicy food. If unusual sweating happens alongside other concerning symptoms, your body may be waving a little flag. Not screaming, just waving. Don't ignore repeated flags. They're often there for a reason. 1. Your recovery time is quietly getting longer. Here's the quiet sign almost nobody talks about. It's not what happens while you're active. It's what happens afterward. Maybe you carry groceries, walk the dog, play with your grandchildren, dance in your kitchen because your favorite song came on. 5 years ago, you recovered in a minute. Now 20 minutes later, you're still trying to catch your breath. That's a change. Many people simply say, I'm just getting older. Maybe. But maybe your body is asking for a little more attention. Your body doesn't compare itself to your neighbor. It compares itself to you. That's why noticing changes over time can be incredibly valuable. Now here's the big picture. One of these signs by itself does not mean you have heart disease. Many everyday health conditions can cause similar symptoms. But when your body starts repeating the same unusual messages, especially if they're new, getting worse, or happening together, it's a good idea to have them checked by a healthcare professional. Think of your body like a friend who keeps knocking on your front door. The first knock is quiet. The second knock is louder. The third knock, well, your body hopes you'll finally answer. And that's exactly why paying attention early matters. Because the earlier you notice changes, the sooner you can understand what's causing them. Before you go, I have a fun question. Which one of these surprised you the most? Was it the tight rings, the extra pillows, or the longer recovery time after everyday activities? Tell us in the comments. Your story might help another health hero notice something important. And if you learned something new today, tap the like button, subscribe, and join our growing family of health heroes, where real nursing meets real life. Every video is designed to help you understand your amazing body in simple, practical ways, without confusing medical jargon. Because when we understand our bodies, we're much better at taking care of them. Thank you for spending these few minutes with me today. I hope this little heart detective adventure helps you notice the quiet whispers your body has been trying to share. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind to your heart, and keep smiling.